everybody, and thanks for stopping by Leisure Life by Latrize. I'm so glad that you all could join us here on the channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, please make sure to subscribe. And if you haven't hit the notification bell before, please make sure that you do so that you can get all our future uploads. And for all of you who are listening from our podcast, we really appreciate it. And if you are interested in podcasts, please do so by subscribing on Spotify as well as Apple. It's been a minute, but we are back. We are definitely back. And welcome to Leisure Talk Fridays. We're in Las Vegas.
Yes.
We decided to make our comeback in a place that we love to come to. And hey, we're sitting here and I figured this is the perfect time to do so. So here we are.
Here we are.
And as our regular itinerary go, we are now about to do the drink of the week.
The drink of the week. There's been a bunch of drinks of this weekend.
Oh my God.
So look here, we got a few little displays out there, but we've been sitting.
We're taking it easy.
Yes, now we are, but we've been on everything. So, hey, it's all good. It's just a little something, a little taste of something, not really a specific drink tonight. So, just wanted to keep that segment going. So, drink of the week, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Hey. I mean, we've had a lot of different drinks. We've been to a lot of different bars, but we're gonna keep this video very short.
Yes.
In our next Leisure Talk Friday, we will have a drink of the week.
Yeah.
But like we said, we had a lot of different drinks, a lot of different spirits we've tried, and they have been phenomenal out here in Vegas. We'll talk about Vegas a little bit further on in the show. But we did want to go with our regular itinerary by talking about what's on our mind. The first thing we want to talk about and bring to the table tonight is about the Derek Chauvin and George Floyd case. Today is what? Well, right now it's 11:26 here.
Yeah, here in Vegas.
Which is Monday the 19th. We've been here since Friday, so I'm all over the place with the days.
You know, they're 2 hours behind us in Texas. So
yeah, we're Central and they're Pacific, so it's like, what is going on?
So we're a little bit behind, but we want to just touch on a little briefly about the George Floyd case. They closed. The jury is deliberating. Minnesota is on the edge right now. There's a lot going on down there. So, the George Floyd team really presented a very good case, solid, with all the different people that gave their testimony and stuff like that. So they had a very strong case up against what this stuff that Chauvin people put together. So we're just waiting on this guilty verdict to come down, because it's going to come down. It's overdue for someone to pay the price for basically murder. So y'all stand by and stay tuned for it, because if it's not right, if the verdict doesn't come down right, hey, Minnesota, we're praying for y'all. So
I mean, it's one of those things where with this case, Black people are tired of not getting justice. This case is big on so many levels, because there's been so many Black men and women ahead of this case that have not got justice by police officers that have murdered them. And come on, I mean, everybody can pretty much see that some of these cases that have went on, why hasn't there been justice is the thing. I mean, like, it has to be something of another, like it's obvious that, I don't care, like, even with the new thing that's going on, what's his name? The young man, Dante.
But, I mean, we know what it is. I mean, I'm not here to, but we know what it's all about. We know as a people of color, we know what it is. But hopefully, and I want to give kudos to this judge that's deliberating, that's overseeing the case. He is being very stern on how it's being ran, and he's not letting any foolishness come into it. Stuff they're trying to enter evidence at the last minute nobody knew anything about, and they're trying to do a lot of stuff. So
really, the
judge has been real solid. So stay tuned, and we're gonna see what happens. So the other killing down there in the same place in Minnesota, Duvante Wright, 20-year-old kid, well, grown man. has a 1-year-old kid killed by a 26-year veteran on the force. Kim Potter was her name, and she supposedly said, "I made a mistake and pulled my taser and I shot him. I thought I had my taser in my hand." She's a
that right there is just like.
And the bad part is they had a trainee with her because she's a training officer, been on the force for 26 years. She did not make a mistake. She knows what she had in her hand, but she's practiced.
I mean, the recording sounded rehearsed. Yeah. It's like she was at home for weeks saying, "You know what? If I make a mistake, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, oh my God, I shot him. I thought it was a taser." That's how it sounded to me.
Yeah.
So.
Which is BS. So they have on a manslaughter charge right now. But I'm thinking as time goes on and the pressure is put on a little bit more, they're gonna change that to a stiffer sentence. I mean, a stiffer.
I don't think so.
She can't just get off because they're going to slap on her hand. So stay tuned with that. We just want to touch on it. We don't get too deep because we're in Vegas.
I don't think she's going to.
Yeah, she's going to get it. Especially after this deal come down.
I mean, they already put a fence around her house to protect her.
Yeah, and who paid for that?
I mean, and maybe she paid for it.
No, she didn't pay for it.
But if she didn't, it's like, who gets protection in our communities when we are claiming to be innocent?
Yeah. And
you know, it's just crazy.
It's sad. And then you have the officers are driving around. It's not just in Minnesota. They're driving around, tearing down the memorials that people have put up about the 20-year-old kid, and you know they're tearing them down. You know, his pictures and all of that. They're ripping them down. Not only in Minnesota and other places.
The one of George or Dante?
Of Dante. I'm sorry, but
really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey. But hey, stay tuned. And we're in Vegas. I don't want to touch on it too long. So hey, prayers are with your family. The mother is broken up. His parents are broken up about it, man, because they killed him. I don't care about. And then he called. What gets me? They stopped him because they say he had an air freshener hanging from his mirror or something. I mean,
I ain't never heard of that. Is that like a law for the people that may be watching this, or you got cousins in Minnesota? Is it against the law to have something hanging from your mirror? I mean, like, is it just an air freshener thing, or is it just like you can't have anything hanging from the mirror?
And it's
or was they like tying it in with the mask thing?
They have a few other things.
Because you know they have the stuff going on with the mask. So is it like, you know, they say a mask that's against the law in certain places, like you can't hang your mask on your rear view. So was it something?
They had a few other things, I think, along with that. But still, the whole case is this young kid shouldn't have been shot. He should have received a ticket or whatever. Now they say in speculation that he had a warrant on something else or whatever, but it still doesn't cause for him to get killed. You know, so
it went too far.
Yeah, and then they saying different people are saying he drove off and did this and that. But then the next video, the next day, or a couple of days later, you have a white male, 61 years old, in Minnesota, the same pretty much setup. He backs up, runs into police cars. He has a Minnesota officer hanging on his window. They never fired him.
He told him, "I think I'm going to drive off now."
Yes.
He was like, "No, what I'm going to do, I'm about to drive off." Now, try that scenario in the skin color that I'm in. I don't care woman or male, but the skin color I'm in, and you turn around to the cops.
Y'all just stay tuned on Minnesota, because guess what? They are on the edge over there.
Be careful out there, y'all.
Yeah, if you there,
be careful
because it's
and stay prayed up, because we are under attack.
You know, in the worst way. So
we're under attack.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, so we're in Vegas and everything, and we're having a good time. Like, yes. We leave tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
So much to say about Vegas. I want to say that
before
I haven't been here since 2015, and that was during the Mayweather Pacquiao fight or whatever you call it.
2015.
Yeah, and it's different. It's different to me because I don't know if it's just the pandemic or the climate, but I will say it's a whole different crowd here from what I'm used to. We are staying at the Venetian right now, and this is where we typically stay. We love the Venetian. I do believe that the entire industry has taken a hit. You can tell on the way that things are running. There's not enough people for everything, because I swear that they say that they're at 50%, but this weekend,
they're at 100.
If you are paranoid about COVID-19, do not come to Vegas, because it is packed. I don't know what they saying. It is packed. It's 100% capacity. These people are full of shit. It's full. If you walk up and down the strip Friday till Sunday?
Yes.
It's full.
And I mean, the hotels are trying to use precautions, the social distancing and the slot machines.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
They're trying to follow the protocols that they've set in place because of the pandemic. So they're trying, but you have a lot of people moving around. So
man, it's a lot. I'm not even going to try to tell you that it's cool. Now, maybe when it was at 35%, it might have been cool, or the people that was coming in the winter months. Yeah. But now, no, it's packed.
Yeah,
it's packed.
And now, weed is legalized over here, so there's weed everywhere.
Yeah. When I was here in 2015, of course, it wasn't legalized.
Right. And now it is. I mean, it is lit up.
And it ain't the good smelling shit like we used to smoke in the early 2000s and the late 90s. I guess when they making down to the dispensaries.
Yeah, they putting some kind of sweet.
They got cocoa peppers on that shit. I don't want to smell no weed like that. It smell like Black and Milds, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So it's not no green around here. It's just a whole bunch of it's weed, but it's foul, it's thick, it's heavy, it's all up and down the strip.
It's everywhere.
They have no coof about smoking it.
Yeah, them youngsters is on the loose.
And this is Sin City. I'm not that old where I'm gonna be old stick in the mud. Yeah. But just to me, Vegas is not a place for kids anymore. I mean, I don't think it ever really was, but they at least kind of cater to it. I see people with baby carriages up and down the strip. I see people with 8 and 9 years old just wondering what's going on. I mean, you would have to totally plan your trip to protect your kids.
I think during the week be more suitable if you're coming with your kids or whatever that's younger, because on this past weekend has been crazy.
I mean, it's Sin City. It's always been a place to get sex, drugs, whatever you want if you own that side.
Yeah.
But there was also the grown and sexy crowd. If you wanted to be in that, the high rollers, so-called, or the middle of the road, just a little bit of, I guess, class with it. That's gone. So if y'all looking for that, again, forget it.
And the reason that we're down here in Vegas, I want to give my homeboy a shout out, David Broussard, for
happy birthday, Dave.
Inviting us down for his 50th birthday. He flew in from Hawaii, and we came down here to kick it with him and his wife and his family to celebrate his 50th birthday
beautiful
party.
Family, beautiful wife. She outdid herself.
Yeah, they did the damn thing. So I just want to give a quick shout out to him. So
we coming to Hawaii too.
Yeah, we
make room.
Yeah, we'll hold you to that. You know what you're talking about. So
yep.
Moving on.
Yeah, just to tie it in, we stayed at the Venetian. The Venetian was like super packed. I know most of the people weren't staying here, but people go from casino to casino. But again, it was a trip that I don't regret. I'm glad that I came out during the pandemic. I wasn't overly scared to come, but I was concerned. But when I got here, I realized if you wash your hands, you try to social distance the best you can, wear your mask, you're probably gonna be fine.
Yes.
Bring what you need to stay healthy. Bring your vitamin C's, bring your vitamin D, your zinc, and probably 2 cases of water and some Pedialyte, because remember, you're in the desert.
Yeah, you will get dehydrated.
Yes.
So
and COVID likes dehydration, for what I'm told. So you want to make sure you stay hydrated.
Yeah, we had all our stuff. We were, we were popping everything we could take to keep the immune system strong. And
the airplane. The airplane in itself, to me, that's why I really get the heebie-jeebies. But of course, we flew Southwest, and they got the HEPA air filters or whatever, where the air circulates from the inside to the out. But most people in there, everybody's a little bit on edge, but it wasn't bad. So wear your mask and just say a prayer and be as careful as you can.
Yeah, go with it. Yeah, go with it. So.
Oh, another thing. reservations is key. Until they open this thing up 100% capacity, which I think they're gonna make an announcement May the 1st. Hey man, even then, I think it's gonna be like over. You know, people have been locked down so long. Once they open up overseas in the UK, it's gonna be mad crazy because these people haven't been out either. But make your reservations. You know, there's a few places that you have to get in line, but I'm talking your breakfast, your lunches, and your dinner. Even if you miss them, try to cancel because it's stopping other people from being able to eat. But do it because you're gonna need to do it, or you're gonna be in long lines, or you're not gonna eat well. You're gonna have to, you know, go to these little stop-in joints with this food that's not good for you.
Right. Yeah, you didn't come here to eat McDonald's and Panda Express.
Exactly.
Chick-fil-A and all that stuff. You get that at home. So definitely, like she said, make your reservations because
your steakhouses.
You will be on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
So
and clubs are dead. The music is banging, but if you want to spend like a lot of money to go in these places where you have to sit down like we're sitting and chit chat, you can't even get up and get your buggy on. You can't even just bob to the music.
No dance.
If you go to the restroom, you better have your mask on and go to the restroom and come on back.
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
Yeah, so we've been up.
We've been up all day. It's a little late, but I mean, we still
rock. As baby, you don't want to stay up until we get on the plane.
That's it. That's what we're gonna do. We stand up all night. It's our last night of day. We stand up. I'm finna go back down there and see if I can win some of my money back.
Oh Lord, don't bring that up.
All right, so.
But yeah, so I mean, just make sure you plan. If you come in with a group, definitely plan. Have everything reserved because you ain't getting in. You're not getting in. And if you do, it's going to be really expensive. So my advice to anybody, if you're doing a club thing, just wait until they open up full capacity because otherwise it's just like you're going to be lounging and sitting down in a club environment. That's what it is. But what Vegas has done is like if you're eating somewhere, they try to have a little music. They try to have, you know, a club environment. But you're still sitting down. So if you're not paying tons of money to go in there. But to each his own, you know. Clubs are open, but you won't pay for it.
It is what it is.
That's about it.
Well, before we get out of here, we wanna show y'all our little shirts.
My daughter-in-law, Brittany, made this for us. Leisure Talk Fridays. Isn't that cute? I want you all to
check it out.
Check out her Instagram. I'm going to have the information below. We didn't put it on because we've been running around all day. I don't want to mess it up, but we'll probably wear it on our next show.
Yeah. So she does anything dealing with t-shirts,
logos,
cups, hats. We're going to have some different stuff she's going to prepare for us, and we'll be showing that as we move along. So like again, she's going to put the information in the description down below. If you need anything like that, reach out. Hey,
she'll get it done. She'll mail it to you, whatever. So
she will take care of you. So
and I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're not gonna hold it.
Yeah. So you guys, we missed y'all, and we will see you all soon.
Real soon.
And
so
what we usually say, peace, love, and blessings. Thank y'all.
Till next time.
See you soon.
Peace.
Can I get you too? All right. Thank you. I was looking for that. Go ahead, baby. Get in the camera. Yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I'm doing the camera really bad though. Oh, this is me just like this watch. Change my phone.
Back on.
You ready?
Another one bites the dust.
Hey, another one bites the dust. All right, hey! Get it. Is I done got on this shit and I'm scared. I don't like heights, you know. It ain't a roller coaster, but it's still like I'm good. Count the minutes. Let's see how many minutes. 7 minutes. We still got 25 minutes. All right.
See you at the bottom. Oh, God.